We end the week down at the Y, where it appears folks have been doing plenty of cardio because, as you're about to see, they have very good hearts. Here's Steve Hartman on the road.
It's generally not polite to stare at people in a gym, but here at the YMCA in Nashville, Tennessee, there was one college girl named Lauryn Lax that some people couldn't help but look at. Couldn't help but notice how thin she was getting, how dangerously thin she was getting. In their minds, Lauryn was clearly anorexic.
Her body was just deteriorating. You could see it.
Her eyes were getting kind of gray and sunk in and didn't look good.
They say it was a pity to watch, and most people would have probably left it at that, just watched. But not these Y members.
We knew what we had to do.
First thing they did was secretly track down Lauryn's parents, who lived in another state. Her folks confirmed that Lauryn was anorexic and had been since she was about 10. Over the years, she'd been in and out of treatment several times, to no avail. Again, hearing that, most people would have just let it be. But instead, this group began plotting their own intervention.
We can't sit back and one day she not be here because we didn't do something.
It happened here in the parking lot. When Lauryn arrived for her workout, they surrounded her car and told her they were taking her to the hospital. Lauryn protested. She cried, said, "Leave me alone," pretty forcefully. And yet this random group of people who really barely knew her refused to give up on her.
We said, we're not taking no for an answer. Please, we're just going to take the hospital and have your vital signs checked.
We could not let her get away. If she left us, we'd never see her again.
They all agree.
Yes.
Especially Lauryn.
So I don't think I would be here talking today.
It was that desperate?
Yes. At that point, yes.
Lauryn says not long after they brought her here to the Vanderbilt Medical Center, her heart came so close to failing, doctors almost had to put in a pacemaker. But she survived that scare, went back into treatment, and now 3 years later and 36 pounds heavier, she's a new person.
I cannot even express how my mind thinks so differently than I did.
What a gift they gave you.
Yeah.
They gave you your life.
Honestly, no way. I don't think I can say thank you, like, for how much they were the instigators of starting my recovery. How are you?
See ya.
In our not my problem, every man for himself society, there are still those who believe it takes a village, who help people, not because they're friends or family, but because they're human.
You look so wonderful!
Tomorrow, Lauryn is graduating with a doctorate in occupational therapy. She plans to devote her life to helping others with eating disorders, which I think makes for a pretty good thank you. Steve Hartman, on the road in Nashville.
And that's the CBS Evening News for tonight. For all of us at CBS News all around the world, I'm Scott Pelley. I'll see you Sunday on 60 Minutes. Good night.